Welcome to Plays and Parlays. I am your host, Wesley, along with my co-host, the Guru, LT, the man, and our new guest, VZ. What's up, man?
What's up, bro?
Hey, it's great to have you guys back, man. We ain't been here for a minute. It's been a lot of football being played. You know what I mean? We haven't really touched base with anybody. We set out our predictions earlier, and I think we've been right on a few occasions, but we've been very, very wrong on some. You know, so let's go ahead and kick off. You know, tonight with the games that are coming up for this week. I know one of the big games we got right now is the Vikings versus the Browns. You know, that's the game over, and I think they're having in London. This you know, it's a overseas game, but these are two teams that are. I think that me personally, I like the Vikings, but I don't like the quarterback yet because I don't know much about them. They got a good receiving core, solid defense. The Browns leaves a lot to be desired. I like the defense. Defense is solid. They made some I think they got some really good picks this year. We're going to find out about their quarterback. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pass this one over to ULT to kick the night off. What do you think about that matchup, Vikings versus the Browns?
It's an interesting one for his first start, right? Because you have a really, really good defense with the Vikings. I'm interested to see what he does with that. I know he's looked okay whenever he's came in spots. That's totally fine. It's a different thing when you're playing an entire game against a team who has a lot of tape on you now. Vikings are going to come out swinging at this kid, all right, and they're going to blitz. They're going to bring a lot of pressure on him, and they really don't even need to begin with because their line is fantastic on both sides, offense and defense. But I think he's going to be okay as long as he shows out and shows that he can throw the ball a little bit. I think he'll be fine, man. As long as you show a little bit of progression in this game, I'm not expecting much. All right, I'm really not because of how good this defense is. I'm not expecting much. I mean, you're talking about a team that's had 10, 17, 10, and 10 as far as offensive points in their first 4 games. They're not great. They're not going to score a lot of points to begin with, okay? The question is, can he make you a little bit better? That's what I'm interested in when I'm looking at this game. I already know the outcome more than likely is going to be Minnesota winning. I think we all know that at this point. Totally good with that. Minnesota's the better team top to bottom, in my opinion. But I just want to see the progression of Dillon Gabriel at this point. That's all I'm really interested in when I look at this game.
Man, what's your take?
I've already planted in my head that Justin Jefferson he's quarterback proof. So it really don't matter who's at the helm. He's going to get everything he wants, you know? So the Vikings offense, I'm not even worried about really. It's just, you got to hope that the Myles Garrett's not going to game wreck them. But Vikings, they take advantage of quarterbacks like Dillon Gabriel. You know, they're going to make it a hard day for somebody whose first game is going to be against a monster defense. So really the Browns, they just trying to push them a little early. And then I feel like it's weird too with the Shedeur, them mentioning Shedeur is going to be QB3. That I feel like that as well. They're trying to plan things a little weird, you know.
Okay. So, BZ, what's your take on this situation going on with these two teams?
I think this game is going to be a lot closer than people anticipate. I think it's going to be a defensive struggle, and I think it's going to be about ball control. 3 things to highlight from this game. 3 players I'll highlight from this game that I think could be difference makers. Number 1 is Quinshon Judkins for the Browns, the running back. I mean, dude, since he started, I mean, he missed the first game or 2.
Yep.
He wasn't signed until that game, jumped right in, got 19 carries, and you know what I mean? Like he built for it. He got the body for it. It's a scheme. It's a run-centric scheme. I think he's going to do, if they can get a lead, I think they can kind of milk it and milk some clock if, you know what I'm saying, if they can do that, if they play safe ball with Gabriel and don't throw too much out there. Now, on the flip side of that, Isaiah Bond, another steal I think that they got. He is kind of coming along. He has some legal issues and ended up signing, you know what I'm saying, later, fully guaranteed contract. But most of his reps he got in the preseason was with Dillon Gabriel because he wasn't a starter. You know what I'm saying? So, he might lean on that connection because that's somebody that he's familiar with. You know what I'm saying? It could work. It could be like a little coming out party for Isaiah Bond. And then last, Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz does not do well against defenses with Myles Garrett on there, with Browns defenses. He's only 2-2 against them, and he's got more picks than touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? We've seen what Carson Wentz is if you pressure him. He get happy feet, he make quick decisions, and they're usually the wrong ones. I don't think that he's going to blow. Now, granted, he does have a better receiving core, but it's hard to throw the ball when you're on the ground. You know what I'm saying? If you're getting sacked or we rush him off his reads, you know what I'm saying? I think it'll be tighter than what most people think. I still think probably the Vikings would have an edge to win, but I don't think Cleveland is just completely out. I think they do have a chance, especially if they get a lead early and they can protect Dylan Gabriel, get him some check downs, some screens, you know what I'm saying, some easy stuff, and then control the clock with the run game.
I'm gonna have to say I agree with you. You know what I mean on that. I really think that I think me personally, I have my own reasons about Dylan Gabriel that I don't really have a lot of, you know what I mean? But it has more to do with Shedeur than does it do with what Dylan Gabriel has shown me. Dylan Gabriel has shown in game time situations that he can implement what the offense has put in front of him. He's shown that he can run Stefanski's offense well. He can complete the passes that are put in front of him, but can he do all that in like real game time
while being pressured?
Absolutely. We're going to find out, but I don't think that he's rattled easy. I don't. I think that maybe he is after he gets hit a few times, he gets happy feet and people start booing. We'll find out more about that, but he hasn't shown that in the starts that he's had out there. He's shown very good. He hasn't shown that he can throw the deep ball either, but his arm looks good. He has a strong arm. I know that he can get it out there, but can he throw it accurately? I don't know, but I know he can throw those 10, 15-yard slant plays. Cut, you know, I mean, he can do those. And so, I mean, I think Judkins, I like him a lot. I think, I mean, he's leading all rookie running backs in rushing yards right now.
By far.
If you look at Cleveland's picks, I think Mason was their number 5 or 6 pick in the draft.
They had a good draft.
Yeah, they had a very, very, very good draft. I mean,
sneaky good draft.
If they're going to get rid of anybody, it's going to be the head coach. They should not get rid of that. Not get rid of their GM. The GM did a hell of a job this year. I think they have several players leading things like are leading different the rookies who come in are leading rookies in those positions. I think they're tight end too. They picked up a tight end as well. He's leading rookie tight ends in receptions right now. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, they have an opportunity. And if, you know, I don't know much. I didn't know JJ was out, to be honest with you. I had no idea that he was. So with him being out and they got a secondary guy in there, unless he's, I mean, I haven't, Wentz hasn't shown anything.
Yeah.
He hasn't shown, I mean, so, I mean, if that's the case, this is a game that Cleveland can win. They have not gotten blown out yet that I can remember this year. They haven't gotten like
defense has kept them in. Yeah,
exactly. And I think that Garrett's done a hell of a job. He's got that defense playing. And all they got to do is find somebody out there who they can get a little belief behind and get a little hope behind. I think they can pull out a couple of games. But
they have to get them comfortable quick though. You know, I mean, that's the
absolutely.
trick in the start of that game. If they come out and have him doing too much to begin with, it's not going to be close.
You got to get him in rhythm. You got to get some confidence instilled in him, so he like, okay, cool. The moment can kind of settle down. Because what's the defensive coordinator for the Vikings? What's his name? I can't remember his name. Black dude. I can't remember. Brian Fraser. Was it? It's not Brian. It's Brian something. Brian Flores.
Yeah,
he's gonna throw every type of exotic blitz pack. He's gonna try to get him off of his spot. He's gonna try to rattle him. I still think that the Viking scheme is better on defense, but I think the players for Cleveland's defense is better. Remember, they drafted the linebacker too in the second round. You know
absolutely, what I'm saying? Like
Schwarzenegger or something like that.
Yeah.
Like they got good cover corners. Yeah, like Grant Delpit is a good safety. They got a good defensive line.
I mean, 2 running backs too. Like
they got another running back. That's you know what I'm saying. Plus the dude Ford that they had last year who filled in pretty decently when Chubb went down. I think that they legit have a chance, and I don't think that Carson Wentz is the answer. Frankly, even if McCarthy played, I don't think he would have been able to do anything with that defense.
If you can get that ball out there, those receivers, you never know. But let's go around the horn here. LT, who you got in the game?
I got the Vikings, man. You know, okay. I really do. Yeah, Vikings.
Okay, man, who you got?
I got the Vikings for sure. I respect the team.
Easy.
I'm gonna go upset with the Browns, man.
Oh, I like it.
Okay. And I think I might, just out of a little bit of recognition for what I think that Dylan Gabriel, just out of recognition, because you got to give it to him. Has not played bad, and Cleveland has played good enough to where I pick a few picks every game, every week. So I had to give them a little bit of love, like they may pull this off, because if he hadn't thrown 2 interceptions, where would they be? You know what I mean? If Flacco hadn't thrown the 2 interceptions, where would they be? If they hadn't dropped a bunch